So what's up guys, we are back with another YouTube video in the One Punch Man the Strongest Moonton server. Shout out to the One Punch Man the Strongest community, and shout out to all the participants of the giveaway on my YouTube channel. Thank you for your support guys. I hope you'll continue to support my channel as we are growing. I will be announcing the winner of our giveaway on this video. It may be in the end of the video or in the middle. So guys, if you want to know who is the winner of the giveaway, stay tuned guys. First of all, what I have in store for you guys is an amazing tier list that separates the SSR to SSR. And it doesn't mean that SR characters, because they are SR, they are weak. Most of the SR characters are useful, and without them you can't progress in the game. In my case, I have got my Amai only today, which is not that upgraded guys. So as you can see, is only level 36 and plus 3 blue. I'm currently upgrading him slowly, so don't worry guys, as he will be featured in the as one of the strongest SR characters. So I am a free-to-play player guys, so no hate, just love guys. And I am on my main account in the Moonton server, which I am focusing everything, but for future content I might use stronger accounts in in the SEA server to showcase upcoming limited SSR in the server. Let's continue with the video guys. And first of all, let us talk about the SR characters, which are easy to acquire than the SSR. So as you can see guys, we have a lot of SRs. We will talk about each and every single one of the SR characters in the album, and we will be putting them in our tier list. So first of all, we will talk about Genus. So Genus is a high-tech and a hero and a burn character, which you will get him in the beginning of the game. So he is good as a core unit if you don't have Genus or CE as a core character. He is good because he is a core, or he has a core skill which gives additional energy in the battle and gives you increase of ally attack by 10%. So this guy is a burn character, and I would put this guy in the A tier because he is core and he is mostly used by players who are new to the game. Next we have Lightning Max. He is high tech, but mostly this guy is not that useful as you progress in the game because he is not that great in PvE and PvP. So I will put him in the C. But he is useful, but if you're upgrading him, he is good for figurine and nothing more. Next, we are going to talk about the Hammerhead. Hammerhead is no good guys. I will put him in the D tier. Next, Mosquito Girl. So a lot of you guys have been telling me Mosquito Girl is good, Mosquito Girl is that, because she is a core character. But for me, Genus is much better than her, and I would put her on the C tier. And of course guys, we have Hellish Blizzard on my free-to-play account. I got her in the draw, which gives you like a small percentage of getting her. But if you want her to be you can just top up just a single dollar in the game, so you will able to acquire her without even drawing a lot in the game. So I would put Hellish as A tier because he is mostly the best SR next to Tatsumaki as an Esper. So if you don't have an Esper, Tatsumaki, she will be helpful, and she will help you progress in the game, as she will be the one that activates the core of Genus and Dr. Genus, even Amai. So let's go with the next one. So let's talk about Stinger. Stinger is really not that great, but if you have him as your early SR, you can just upgrade him to like 2-star and upgrade him slowly, but do not maximize him because he is only good for the shatter. So I will put him in the B tier. So next, the most important SR to get and the most OP SR in the game right now is Golden Ball, which you can use him until you are level 80, 90, or even level 100 in the game. So why is he good? It is because he is an AoE character and thus shatter, and every time an opponent has a shatter, he deals extra damage, which is 10% attack to the target. That each additional shattered enemy increases the bonus damage equal to 10% of attack. So this is very important because every time there is a shattered character, it will have an extra damage to the enemy. And this shatter is inflicted by Golden Ball's ultimate, which has 100% chance to inflict 2 random target with shatter. But this works with Atomic Samurai in the SSR tier. So next, but in the tier list, I will really put him in the S tier or the God tier for me. So next, we are going to talk about Spring Mustachio. Spring Mustachio is not that good, but he is a shatter character. But if you don't have any shatter character, he is good to put substitute character. So I would put him in the C tier. And then we have Lyron. I won't be really talking about him because he's not that great. So Lyron, C tier. Smileman, C tier. And then Amai. So this guy is amazing, guys. So I haven't unlocked him in the early stages of the game, and I'm really disappointed with that because without him I did not progress in the human versus villain event. I did not progress in the diamond rank immediately because I did not have him. And Puri Puri Prisoner proceed as the final boss in the diamond tier is really hard to proceed on if you don't have Amai. So Amai is really great as a single target character because of his ultimate, and he is good with Beast King because of the injury he inflicts to villain or outlaw targets. And he is a core, but mostly he is not used if you have CE, Genus, or the Robot Genus. So next, but I will put him in the S tier. And Blue Fire is really not that good. I would suggest him to be just upgraded to 2-star for the so-called figurine boost. So Fire is on C tier. Armored Gorilla, I won't talk about him because he is really not that good. D tier. And of course, the other best SR in the game, which is Beast King. So why? It is because of his follow-up. Every time an enemy is injured or has injury inflicted on them, Beast King will follow up, and he is good in PvE. He is not that good in PvP, but if you don't have any other grapplers in your team, just like me, he is good as a substitute, and he will carry you in PvE, especially in club challenges that really needs a lot of damage to get a tons of rewards. So this guy is S tier. So next, let's talk about Sky King. So Sky King is good. He is a character that he is a berserker character that provides you bonus damage. This is because of his ultimate. I use him in my main team as not a DPS but as a tank. He is in front line and he is there just because of his passive that boosts 20% damage of all allies when battle begins, lasting for 2 rounds. So 2 rounds in the PvP is really huge. If you have Tatsumaki, if you have Amai, you can just one hit combo a particular character or the whole team. So I will put him in the A tier. So next, let's talk about Combo Infinity. So actually, Combo Infinity is good if you put her in put him in the DOT team with SK, with CK, with DSK, and then you have VM. She is good in that team composition as he is a corrode character of his ultimate. So that is really important, guys, to put in mind that Combo Infinity is good in a DOT team. So I will put this guy in the A tier because in my opinion he is good in a DOT team, especially when you have VM, SK, Carnage Kabuto, DSK. So next, let's move on to Dr. Genos. Dr. Genos is one of the most important SR character that you need, especially in the villain and monster activities that requires them to be on. So Genos is a support master, a single heal, and a core. So every time you heal a character, this will provide you with one extra energy, and it will let your team make another set of ultimate that will lead you to winning a single battle. But never ever use his ultimate. Why? Because it will use energy. What I will suggest you guys to do is put casual attire on Genos. So that is all what I can give you today, guys. I will be posting another set of content in explaining the gears in the game. So I will put Genos as a A tier character. So Fukigao is good with BK if you don't have any other characters that inflict injury. This one, so he inflicts injury to the main target with 100%. So it goes well with Beast King. So I will put Fukigao in B tier. And Subterranean, if you don't have any other grappler characters, he is good because of that additional damage, which is this one. He follows up, and there is additional damage when he uses a normal attack. So I will put him in B2. So next we are going to talk about Snake. So Snake is not that good. He is good for figurine, guys. That is all what I can say. So he is in D. And Messenger of Sea Folk. So he is a corrosion too, guys. He corrodes. So if you are planning in having a corrode or DOT team in your account, so he can be a useful character as he inflicts corrosion to 3 targets with 100% to inflict corrosion on the main target for 2 turns. So this is really important if you are going for a DOT team. So I will put him in C or B tier. So that is all for the SR tier list in this video. What's up, guys? So we are now ready to have our giveaway in my YouTube channel. So guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for participating in my giveaway. To those people who commented, who subscribed, who watch my videos, and I hope it helped you guys in progressing in the game. So for today's video and for today's giveaway, I am giving up my account to you guys in my SEA account. So it is an account that I have been using for about a month, was it, or 3 weeks? And I decided when the Moonton server was released, I decided to quit. I decided to not play on it anymore. But as I can see, that account is not a waste of time. I can see that a lot of you guys are interested of using that account and playing on it. So I will just give it to you guys rather than keeping it to myself and not using it anymore. So guys, be prepared for who is the winner. So just a announcement or just a reminder to you guys, if you are the winner of the giveaway, I would like you to message me in my Facebook or comment down in the YouTube video or on my video that I posted this later on the day. So guys, let us see who is the lucky winner of our giveaway. So here we go, guys. Let us spin the wheel and hope for the best. So see you guys in just seconds. So congratulations to you, bro, Lloyd Salimbangan. So I want you to message me in Messenger or just comment in this video for me to give you the account and for me to give you the details of the account, and you can use the account today, tomorrow, the next day, or the next few days or weeks or months in playing the game. So congratulations to Lloyd Salimbangan again, and I will see you guys on my next giveaway. And let's continue with our video for today. So let's move on to the tier list, which are the SSR, which are the best characters in the game. So first of all, let us talk about the SK, which I have been following because I want him, guys, to be on my main account, as he will be really good in the monster and villain team composition. So why I want the SK? He is good because of course, he is a core and he is a DOT character which inflict corrosion to the enemy with a single attack. So that is important, which I will put him in the S tier. Next, let's talk about the next one. So a lot of you, I've made a video regarding Tatsumaki and AS as the must-have SSR. But if you don't got them, guys, and you have Carnage Kabuto, you are in the right path. Why? Because he will become really strong in the near future because he is a tank. He deals damage. He is a reflect character. And when the limited SSR characters will be released, he will be unstoppable, guys, because he deals a lot of damage in a single character and he heals tons of HP. That is why I will put CK, for me, is the current meta to have in the game. So I'll put him in the SSR tier. So next, let's talk about Tatsumaki, the best DPS character right now in the game. Why? So because he inflicts injury and then he deals a lot of crit damage, which is really important in the PvP or the PvE setup. So I will put him next as the as a S tier. So next, let us talk about Atomic Samurai, the best of the best duelists in the game. Why? Because he deals a lot of damage to all enemies and thus inflict shatter, which receives 30% more damage to whoever to which character is inflicted by shatter. And then there is a follow up. If you have 3 duelists, he follow ups to a certain character that deals 80% basic attack damage. So which is very huge, especially in dealing with club challenges or club boss and or in the conqueror challenges. So which is very important in PvE and PvP. So I'll put him in the S tier. So next guys, let us talk about Speedosonic. So Speedosonic is another good character which is very important in club challenges and other things, especially if you are having a hard time in the Puri Puri Prisoner in proceeding to Diamond League. So he is good because he doesn't really need to use his ultimate to inflict damage because his basic attack inflicts shatter to a single character, which is very important in club challenges. So I will put him in the A tier because he is useful in many ways in the game. So next, let us talk about CE. So Child Emperor is a must-have character in your crit, what people call is your crit team, which is very important because he is a core. He provides a lot of energy and grants ultimate damage boost to all allies. And if he attacks, he even increases the damage boost of the characters in the same row, which is very important. And what is amazing is that he inflicts stun and shatter in the front line when he attacks using his ultimate, and mostly his attack increases the crit damage, and mostly what I have observed is that there is a 75% inflicting crit damage and crit rate. So that means the additional 2 energy will be given in your team as he is the first to attack in the PvP or PvE. So I will put him in the S tier, guys. So next, let us talk about Puri Puri Prisoner, which is the most useless SSR character in the game. Even Amai or GB is stronger than him. So guys, without further ado, I will not explain to you guys his skills and other stuff. So I will put him in the D tier. So next, let us talk about Subterranean King. Subterranean King is a good follow-up. He is a duelist and he is a DOT or a burn character, which is good with your DOT team with Carnage Kabuto and Deep Sea King. So I will put him in like A tier. He is not S, but he is a good follow-up burn character to have in the game. And also he is good in advancing your figurine. So next, let us talk about Super Alloy Dark Shine. So a lot of you guys are getting this character and talking if he is good or not. If you have Atomic Samurai and Tatsumaki in early stages, you are good. And if you get Super Alloy and you don't have any tank characters, for me guys, he is a good character to upgrade because he has a damage reduction to everyone in the same row for 2 rounds. So meaning, he increases the chances of your team in surviving. So that is why he is good. So I will put him in A tier because he is a good character to have in terms of survivability of your team and having a tank in your lineup. So next, let us talk about Tank Top Master. So if you did not get Alloy and you got Tank Top Master, that is much better. Why? Because Tank Top Master is a good tank and a strong character that deals damage in front and back row. So why am I saying that he is good? He is good because the more HP you have, because of his passive, the more damage he can deal to the enemy team in front or in the back, which when you use his ultimate, deals 100% attack damage to each enemy in a column. So column means front and back. So when you use ultimate of Tank Tampmaster, he does not attack just the front but also deals damage to the backline, which is very important in killing backline characters that deals a lot of damage. And he is good as a tank because he gives tenacity to your team, which is very important in surviving a one combo AoE team. So I will put him in the A tier. So next, let us talk about Giryu. So Giryu is really not that good. He is a fear, or he does seal 1 energy for 1 turn, but in this early stage of the game, mostly I am not really fun and I am not familiar of how is Giryu working in team composition. But if you don't have any other Esper, he is good as a substitute character. So I would put him in the C or B tier, but mostly he is C. So next, let us talk about the Vaccine Man. So Vaccine Man is a good character to have in early stages of the game because he does a lot of damage and is good with a DOT team, especially of course with CK, Carnage Kabuto, and DSK. He does burn damage, and of course there is extra damage to all enemy by DOT when inflicted by his ultimate. So I would put him in the B tier. I won't put him in A tier because he will fall as soon as more LSSR or limited SSR will come into the game. So we have, of course, Kuribos. Kuribos is not that strong. He is good in corrosion. He is good, but I do not have him. That is why I will tell you guys that Kuribos is not that good because you will spend a lot of gems on him before you can get 80 shards before getting him. So that is really not worth it for me. It's better to just save you up your gems and buy block tickets in the game. So I will put him in D. And lastly, we have Melzagard as a character that is really rare to get in the this character uses the yellow tickets to be able to acquire him, but there is a small chance in getting him, smaller than 0.0% in the game. So I will put him in D. That is this is my current tier list in the SSR, and I hope this helps you guys in picking up your team and doing your team composition as you progress in the game, which is very important, and I will talk about more about team composition in the near future. So stay tuned guys. Thank you for supporting. So like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and comment down below what are the future contents that you wish to see in my YouTube channel. So that is all guys, and I thank you all for the support.